Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here today to do the general weekly reading for the week of April 10th through to the 16th, 2017 for the sign of Capricorn. And first things first, lighting my intuitive candle from intuitivecandles.com. These are soy-based candles and locally made and handcrafted. And there's every scent under the rainbow. There's probably nothing you could come up with that they wouldn't have, within reason. When the wax melts down, there's a reveal of a mineral or stone, and they're absolutely beautiful, every one of them. That was my first aventurine, my rose quartz, and where'd my little pendulum go? I pushed it off to the side, now I can't find it. Anyway, I have a little pendulum. It's called the sunstone, actually. There it is. I've got too much stuff here. I need a bigger work area. But there's my sunstone. It almost feels like marble. Anyway, so go to intuitivecandles.com. I normally get the Fundy Breeze for Bay of Fundy. This time I got Down by the Bay. It has a very clean smell to it, Down by the Bay. It's great. Great stuff. All right, so I've already cleansed my cards and have them ready to go. This is for the sign of Capricorn. This is a general reading. For those new to the tarot community on YouTube, general readings are free because there will be literally thousands that watch the video for Capricorn. So it's not going to resonate with every single person that's viewing this video, for those of you that don't know that. And if you find your curiosity's piqued or you're interested in having something personal and private, I offer that service. The information for that is found down below in the description area. I just ripped one of my cards. Oh my. Oh, they're getting battered and worn. I'll need a new deck soon. Yes, the information is down below for if you wanted to request a private reading, because I do offer that service. Just read through once, please. And then you can just ship me off an email that you see there. I use that email for everything as well. Everything goes through there. For those of you new to YouTube in general, or even just new to the channel, the red subscribe button beneath this video window, if you click it, you'll be notified every time Bay of Fundy Fortune posts anything new. Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. This general weekly reading from April the 10th. Through to the 16th. There we go. There you go. All right, let's get started. First card I pulled for you on your Monday, April 10th, is Destiny and the Wheel of Fortune. What a great card. I'd say right off, I'm hearing you're on the right path. Your Tuesday, 4 of Wands, it's all about reward. Your Wednesday, 10 of Wands, is about responsibility. Thursday, Justice, she represents balance. Friday, the Queen of the Ocean, she represents abundance. Saturday, 6 of Cups, reflection. And the final card, stability, and he represents strength. All right, or the other way around. He is strength, he represents stability. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune. It's a great card to have starting your week off with. This card usually brings forth situations and conditions of fate, conditions of luck, unexpected things coming your way as well. There's an energy of movement and an energy of change going on within your life, or just even within yourself. Some of you may find yourselves at a crossroad where a decision has to be made. And we make decisions every day. That's common sense. But these decisions, when they come up in tarot, are being highlighted and brought to the forefront because they're of some importance, more than the everyday mundane things. Your clairvoyance at this time is going to be heightened as well. The advice of the card is not so much about doing or as receiving or giving. Receiving comes into play as well. tit for tat, get what you get, you know what I mean? This kind of a thing. The card's advising you at this time because destiny's coming into play here, as the card says. And you need to leave a lot to chance and a lot of trust going forward with destiny and the universe. And you need to have blind faith in some cases, maybe. Good fortune is coming your way. This is a good card that indicates that. And be very grateful when it does show up. It doesn't matter how big or how small these little happenings walk into your life. Just make sure that you're grateful for everything. This card is a boost to your life overall. So this is going to be a boost to your week that's going to last more than just this week. This is going to float on through for probably several months to come for a lot of you. This card always indicates forward movement. And having faith in fate, having faith in your destiny, and allow destiny to guide you along and to lead you. Some things you don't question, you just don't question. You just follow, and you do what you feel compelled to do. You would listen to your intuition, pay attention to any clairvoyance that's going on around you at this time. For some of you as well, some of you will be turning in unexpected chances into great decisions, and intuition, again, is brought to the forefront for this Monday. Listen to your gut. Okay, your Tuesday. The Four of Wands, it's all about reward. And somebody is just finishing up some jobs, some projects, and they're feeling a feeling of satisfaction. You may want to reward yourself for a job well done. Some of you are moving into a new home very, very shortly. Some of you are taking time off for holidays at this time. Well, we are in spring, so a lot of people will fly south for a week, maybe two. They come back and they're tanned and refreshed and recharged, and they're ready to start late spring into summer. They're ready for it. This is actually a happy four when this Four of Wands shows up. It's all about balance and love and contentment, freedom, openness, harmony at home, wonderful trips taken away with no feelings of a waste of my time or a waste of my money. You'd be saying it's the best thing that I've done for myself, and rewarding yourself, because this card is about rewards. The advice of the card is to make sure and be carefree while you can. Take any opportunities to let your hair down, to laugh at little things, to laugh at stupid things, to do whatever it takes to feed you, and the inner you that requires sustenance of life. Because sometimes we're all about this out here, and we all do. We forget about, are we being nourished on the inside? And when things don't feel right, that's usually a red flag to say, you missed something. You need to stop and take stock of who you are, where you are, and what you're doing at the time. Try to get some time to yourself that you can replenish your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit. And some of you are going to have to make the time because you're going to be busy, but you're going to have to make the time just for you. Otherwise, things aren't going to flow as smoothly as they should. So it's up to you. Go off on your own somewhere, whatever it takes, but focus on the inner you. Try to get in touch with the life force within inside yourself. Number 3. Wednesday, 10 of Wands is all about responsibility. And on this Wednesday, some of you are going to be feeling overloaded with burdens on your back. You're going to be feeling a lot of exhaustion. Some of you will be feeling pressure under the gun to get things done. And some of you have to reprioritize what's going on in your life. Excuse me, I forgot something. I have to have this on. I knew something was missing. I almost felt naked. It's the only ring I usually wear. It's copper, so it's a natural mineral. And it's a natural metal. So anyway, yeah. Some of you may be facing some blocks on this Wednesday. I mean, it's Wednesday. It's hump day. You know, I do turn over good cards for Wednesday, but this sounds like a typical Wednesday to me. That's normal. In order to get through the day or to get on top of this day, you will need to set boundaries to reduce your stress. People coming at you wanting things, people expecting things. You're going to have to be kind of in their face, not rudely, but in their face and go, not right now, not today, not today. Today's not the day for this. Tomorrow, but not today. My plate needs sideboards on it to hold everything going on in my life right now, or it's all going to boil over, it's going to spill over. So you really need to put your foot down in some situations for some of you. It will reduce your stress. You can just start trimming the fat off, shaving off the fat a little bit of the unnecessary things that are going on with you on this day. And you may need to say no to certain people. You just may. Okay, so your Thursday is justice, and it's all about balance. And that's what she's all about. I always say with this card, I like to see the scales of justice tip a little more in my favor or your favor, in our favor, we'll say. For some of you right now, on this Thursday, you're finding that you have to make some hardcore decisions about some very difficult situations. And the decisions you make, it's like everything's hanging on that. And it's like everybody else is waiting with bated breath, wondering what you're going to do, what you're going to choose, which way you're going to go. Somebody's thinking about a proposal of marriage. I just heard that. That's for somebody out there. You're just not sure. You're not questioning your feelings for the other person, your mate. You're questioning more of, do I want to do this? Do I want to sign my life over? Because that's how it feels to you. You know, and if you're feeling like I'm signing my life over forever, and making it all legal, that's not a good thing, to feel like you're signing your life over. Like you're walking away from everything that you're all about, that you're there shouldn't be any what ifs. You should be sure. Yeah, logically there's what ifs, but I mean when it comes to, the being in love and wanting to spend the rest of your life together, that should be a sure thing. You should know in here for certain. Yes, life could get in the way, real life down the road. Yes, things can happen. But if you go in with the best of intentions, you know that you went in with your head in the right spot and your heart in the right place. But somebody is thinking about a proposal. They haven't said yes nor no, but they're thinking about it. For some of you, the past is going to come back and jump into your present. Relationships and family matters as well are coming into play. I'm hearing, were the lessons learned that needed to be learned? Did you learn? I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know who that's for, but that's what I am hearing. One thing about this card, though, it brings forth the truth of any situation you find yourself in that's dominating your thoughts and your emotions right now. These are things that are weighing heavy on your mind for some of you. And you're searching for a balance, and a fair and just balance. You don't want to be swinging one way more or the other. You want the scales of justice to be completely even. And that's what you're craving. I need balance in my life. I need everybody to get along. I need my job to go fine. I need to get along with my boss. I need to get along with my coworkers. I need to get along with my family. I'm feeling displaced. There's feelings of displacement. Something feels amiss. Something isn't feeling quite right. Again, Capricorn, with the inner journey, getting to know yourself inside, because something's just out of place a little bit. It could be one of your chakras. It could be something as simple as that. For those of you that are seeking support of any kind, be it emotional support, mental support, family support, going outside the family to find support for your family. Things are just a little off kilter. That's why this card is shown up. For those of you that are in the middle of any legal issues right now, the card is saying vindication will be yours. So you'll be vindicated. Try to take a practical approach to things right now where you're kind of muddled inside. You're not really able to trust your reactions to people, places, situations. And we don't want any spur of the moment sudden surprises now, do we? Just stay practical because of the uncertainty right now that's going on within yourself. Because you don't want to make any big decisions that are permanent or for all apparent reasons appear to be a permanent decision. When things are kind of muddled right now, it's just not a good time. Hold off. So on your Friday, the Queen of the Ocean, and she's all about abundance. I would love to have this card show up on my Friday. Friday's my favorite day of the week, and this is like one of the most wonderful cards in the deck. She's the mother card of the tarot. So she brings happiness and abundance, and she predicts contentment, loving partners, family, comfort, harmony at home, reassurance. Excuse me, it's only early afternoon. I don't know why I'm yawning. Must be lack of oxygen to my brain because I'm not tired, believe me. You will receive some reassurance that all your needs are going to be met, that things are going to fall into place. They just don't kind of feel like that right now. You need to have a little more belief and a little bit more faith. Now's a good time also for spiritual growth, and we just touched on that, the last two cards to go within yourself. You got to be in a quiet place to do that. You can't do that at the kitchen table or in a dining room or standing in the lineup at the grocery store. You need to make a point to go off by yourself, just to reflect, just to find a real comfortable spot. You know, if it's nice where you're at, find a spot under a tree, sit in the sun. You feel the sun melt your bones, where you can just kind of space out and go within. It's going to make the world a difference for you. You really will. You're feeding your energy and the essence of who you are. You need to feed that. And it needs attention right now. It's feeling a little hungry, a little starved. The advice is now's the time to grow. Now's the time to evolve. The predictions in love and home and projects and spirituality on a scale of 1 to 10 are probably hitting about a 7 and an 8 right across the board, which is pretty darn good considering how you're feeling inside. Your keywords are growth and nurturing, home, love, fertility, comfort, and generosity. This is a great Friday. This is a very wonderful Friday for you, Capricorn. Your Saturday is the 6 of Cups. It's all about reflection. So what's indicated here on this weekend, on this Saturday, is somebody from your past could pop into your present. This could be an old flame. This could be an old friend from the hood where you grew up. You're going to have it's going to be a fantastic visit. You're going to be reliving old memories. You may be redoing some old memories, things that you guys used to do when you were younger, and how much fun it was, and how much joy you got out of it. So you may be taking a walk down memory lane in that way and reliving literally a lot of these moments. It's going to be fun. You're going to have a lot of laughter, a lot of hard, deep bellyache laughters going on. The advice is to enjoy this moment. Enjoy reconnecting with the memories of your childhood. They're not all bad. There's a lot of good in there. This person coming back into the picture could be around for a while, by the way. Back in your life kind of a thing. Your keywords for this card are friendship, visitors, happiness, comfort, childhood memories, protection, and most important of all, at this time on this Saturday, don't forget to play. Play is a big, big part of it. It's going to rejuvenate you like no other day this week. Your last card, your Sunday, is strength and stability. So when this card shows up, it is the telling you that you're going to need to have strength and patience in the face of any conflict that comes up along your way during this Sunday. It could be anything from noisy neighbors, ruckuses going on around you, and you're feeling starting to feel resentment come up. I live here. This is my home. This is what I work for. So that when I come here, I can have peace and quiet and feel a comfort. And all I hear are neighbors screaming next door, racket, cars squealing. I mean, these are for people that live city streets, rural, suburban areas. It's not like where I live, although we do get that here. I'm rural, but yeah, we hear tires squealing once in a while, people yelling once in a while. But on this day, you're going to be feeling a certain amount of resentment and almost overwhelmed with the resentment that you're feeling, like you want to go out and you want to, you want to say something to somebody. You want to yell over everybody to just quiet. You need a distraction on Sunday. Find a distraction that's just for you. And it's pleasant and brings you warm feelings that makes you happy, whatever that be. You know, take yourself off for a drive, go to a lake, take yourself out for dinner. If you can stand the din of dishes clattering and people talking. But again, somebody else could walk in on this day and your confidence could be shaken because of somebody else projecting their emotions onto you. And their emotions, they're not in a good space right now. Like you needed that on top of everything else today. And you're saying, why me? This is my one day. Why is this happening to me? There's a reason for everything. Not to worry. There's a reason for everything. You will live through the day. You will sleep well that night. And you'll kind of chuckle the next morning because all those feelings will be gone. They'll be all washed away. And you'll be feeling almost a little silly for how you were feeling the day before. But hey, you got a right to feel how you feel in the moment. If you feel resentment and a little bit of anger, then so be it. This other person could come in and you need to stand your ground with them and you need to nip them in the bud. They're a pain in the butt. All right? You need to nip them right in the bud before they bloom on you. Because they're caustic. They bring stress. They're negative. You don't need this right now. You've got enough on your plate right now, Capricorn, without dealing with all this other stuff and other people. If you can't help somebody with their problems, you need to tell them that. I cannot do anything for you. I cannot help you. Maybe you should go talk to somebody else because I'm not in the right headspace. I'm sorry, today's not the day. Today is not your day, is what you're going to have to tell them. And don't let them push you around. Just stand your ground. For some of you, there's the odd one. This card brings forth a message of telling whoever has been lacking in vitality and energy, physical strength, going through an illness or accident, recuperation. The message from the card is you're going to start getting better. You're probably already seeing signs of that now, already taking foothold. So it's all good for you all the way around. Your keywords are courage, risk, and vitality when it comes to this card. Just take the higher moral ground. To be safe right across the whole week, always take the higher moral ground. I think by Sunday you're feeling a little burned out by that, and I think that's where some of the resentment's coming from. I've been dealing with stuff like this all week long. Enough is enough. You know, how come everybody else can say to hell with it all and I'm not allowed? So anyway, Capricorn, I do hope that this reading resonated with some of you, and I hope that you enjoyed it overall, if nothing else. Also, I'd like to thank my current subscribers for being the foundation that holds the waters of the highest tides in the world, the mighty Bay of Fundy. Without you guys, there wouldn't be anything with her. I'd like to thank everybody else for your visits to my channel, and all your likes and your shares and your thumbs up and your thumbs down, and especially the comments that are left. They're just wonderful. You can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes of myself on YouTube, obviously, it goes without saying. Also on Facebook, under the Facebook group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, you're more than welcome to join us there. And on Twitter and Blogspot and Google. And for now, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to sign off. And for the rest of you, if you're looking for me, you can always find me right here or down below, walking along the beach, along the water's edge of the mighty Bay of Fundy, because I'm always waiting on the next high tide. Thank you, and we'll see you back in, about a week. Bye-bye.